Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, October 31, 2024. You can be so motivated and intrigued with what you're doing that you work almost tirelessly today. There might also be a strong commitment to understanding yourself and your inner motivations. However, there can be a tendency to nurse resentments, as today's minor challenging aspects can produce delays or problems being direct and straightforward. People are taking themselves a little too seriously right now. The more you push, the stronger their resistance, so it makes sense to back off and act a little detached or aloof. Misunderstandings with a love interest are possible now, or there can be obligations to fill that make you feel less than independent. Someone may seem overly frustrated, animated, or impatient. Draw on patience for the best results now. Run and hide. Drama is afoot. This is especially true because frustration is here, and the planets are pointing directly at you. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, has been sizzling and soaring through a fellow water sign and in the depths of your solar house. He will arrogantly throw shade over to electric Uranus, now shaking it up in your solar house of communication. This means that you could feel suddenly provoked and prodded by bad news that leaves you and your partner furious. The news could manifest in a way that shakes both of you. Don't make promises or sign agreements today. Focus on what you can. Do not lean on others for stability when the moon enters Libra, forming a conjunction with the South Node in Libra and opposition with the North Node in Aries. You may feel called to connect with someone who can provide financial or professional security. You may need to borrow money, ask for a job, or see what they have to offer you. Although this individual could help you out in a pinch, it might come at a cost. The fateful cosmic energy is your cue to keep being self-focused and self-reliant. Today's aspect gives you the impression that what you see is what you get, but this is not always the case. The most important thing to keep track of is how you feel. You can't always know what you feel right away, but stick with it and you'll get there eventually. Yoga or meditation will help you get centered, and drinking lots of water will also clarify your mind. Don't let other people's opinions sway you. You can expect to have highs and lows during the day. You are coming into a period when you will be questioning yourself and you'll have to make some big decisions, notably in your private life. Some problems related to group projects that you have been involved in recently should be coming up as well. A lawsuit may complicate the situation, so be vigilant and prudent, especially if you sign a contract. In addition, a slight contretemps and unexpected situation could arise and add to the trouble that recent events have created. When Mars leaves a playful and creative part of your chart in 6 days, he will not only return to your busy work sector but will spend the rest of the year here. With Venus already in your career sector and Mercury returning over the weekend, this professional year is reaching a tipping point that will have exciting implications across the income, work, and career fronts. Until then, with Mars' final days in a playful and creative part of your chart coinciding with the Sun's first full week in your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery, this is a chance to first put in some guardrails when it comes to a balance between work and play. It is during its final hours in your relationship peace sector that the moon will find itself in the wrong place at the right time today. A clash with Neptune, in retrograde motion in Pisces, might push some old buttons, but a friendly aspect to Uranus, in retrograde motion in your communication sector, be a chance to use this to give your emotional responses, relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice. This comes just as Neptune's friendly aspect to Mars in your romantic sector peaks. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever noticed that some habits or reactions just seem ingrained, like muscle memory? Today's energy is a gentle reminder that growth is not only possible but within your reach. Consider it a day of practice, a chance to rewrite your reactions and align them with the person you're becoming rather than the person you were. Think of each mindful response as another layer of strength you're building toward a future that feels genuinely aligned. And here's a little boost for the journey. Today, you may feel an extra surge of dynamic energy, almost like a hidden source of motivation propelling you forward. Tasks that usually feel daunting might seem a bit lighter, and long-term goals can feel clearer and within reach. It's as if the stars are lending you a dose of inner fire to push through responsibilities with fresh eyes and renewed stamina. Have you ever started a project with so much excitement that you felt unstoppable only to realize halfway through that it would take a bit more endurance than you thought? Today is a lot like that, a time to harness your excitement but also to pace yourself. Let each step be both inspired and intentional, balancing your enthusiasm with a grounded approach. By staying mindful and steady, you can fully enjoy this wonderful flow of energy without feeling spread too thin. In relationships, today's energy opens the door to deeper, more meaningful connections with those closest to you. If you're in a relationship, it's a perfect time to invest in nurturing that bond. Maybe there's a conversation you've been meaning to have, or perhaps today you feel ready to share something that's been on your mind. Think of today as a safe space to open up, to talk about dreams, concerns, and even those small things that make a relationship stronger. Sometimes, simply sharing how we feel with honesty and without expectation can turn an ordinary moment into a special memory. If you're single, consider today a lucky one for love and connection. The stars are encouraging you to put yourself out there, to connect with new people, and to share your natural warmth and charm. Maybe you've been eyeing someone from a distance or considering attending a social gathering. Today is the day to go for it. People are likely to be drawn to your authentic energy, so open your heart and see where the day takes you. After all, love often finds us when we're truly being ourselves. And if you have a moment, share with us. Have you had a chance encounter that led to something meaningful? Sometimes, those serendipitous moments are the universe's way of working its magic. Today also brings a gentle reminder about balance, especially as you feel that boost of confidence and drive. When we're feeling empowered, it's easy to say yes to everything or to take on more than we realize. Think back to a time when you were full of enthusiasm, taking on multiple projects or activities at once. It might have felt amazing initially, but perhaps it left you feeling a bit overextended afterward. Today's message is one of pacing. Enjoy the energy, but make sure to pause, breathe, and check in with yourself along the way. Sometimes, it's those small moments of reflection that make all the difference. In the realm of finances, today's cosmic alignment is especially supportive. If you're considering new financial opportunities, negotiating a deal, or investing in your future, trust that your self-assured mindset will give you a unique edge. Whether it's about finding a good deal, starting a savings plan, or simply feeling more financially confident, today is a great day to set intentions and start taking action. Think of it as planting seeds for future abundance. Your intuition is heightened, so trust those gut feelings and know that the choices you make today have the potential to positively shape your future, sometimes in ways you might not see just yet. And let's not forget self-care. With mind and body feeling aligned, this is a fantastic time to get active and focus on your physical well-being. Your energy levels may be higher than usual, making exercise or any movement feel invigorating and fun. But with all this momentum, it can also be tempting to push yourself a bit too far. Remember to listen to your body. While a little challenge can be great, too much intensity can lead to burnout or setbacks. Think of today as a chance to build healthy habits for the long run. Each step, each stretch, and each moment of movement is a small investment in your well-being.